So, should we show them?
Go ahead.
Okay.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video.
So today we are going to be doing a Q&A that we asked you guys on Instagram.
Yes.
And there was a lot of questions on YouTube, so we're going to be answering that as well.
Yes.
Which is really cool because we were going for a drive,
Yes.
and we came across this neighborhood by accident, and it's awesome because we found this really sick spot, which is behind the camera right now, that really ties well with one of the questions that you guys asked. So
Yes.
we were pumped because a few minutes ago we came here and I got a little emotional.
Yeah, just
when
a
I
little
saw it.
bit of dream building.
Yes.
Because I think you always need that. So yeah, it ties in with one of the questions. Stick around for that answer. We're not going to show it yet.
No, we're not. We're going to leave it till the
Just-
end of the video.
So let's go into question numero uno.
Question 1. What camera gear do you use? That's a question for you to answer because I don't know.
So we use, right now we're using the Sony A7 Mark II with a Sennheiser mic. I don't remember the model number, but it's a Sennheiser mic. I think it's the MKE-400, something like that. That's our primary camera. We also have our GoPro that we use once in a while.
Yep.
So those are the two cameras we use, and we edit with the MacBook Pro on Final Cut Pro. I don't know if that's necessary information, but that's our whole setup.
Pro setup. We do need to get a new camera at some point, but cameras are just really expensive.
Very
Like,
expensive.
They're almost just as expensive as like fully building a car, to be honest. It's insane. But we will get one eventually, but not right now.
Yes.
All right, second question. Where did you guys meet? That is a very good, cute question.
Yes.
So long story short, Thomas and I both used to work at Subaru in sales, and we met at a dealership as well as a Subaru car meet. But we did actually make a video on it a few months ago, or maybe a year ago, I don't remember.
Almost a year.
Yeah, but we will put it somewhere here.
Yes. And you can watch the whole story. We explain the story.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yes.
That's why the STI has always such a special place in our hearts, because it was my old STI that brought us together.
Yeah.
At least that's how we see it.
Well, yeah, because if you didn't have it, then I wouldn't have talked to you.
Because I wouldn't have been at the meet. So for sure.
You wouldn't have met, yeah. All right. Any plans on getting another car other than a Subaru?
Oh,
Yes.
for sure.
100%. So, if you guys know us, we love Porsches.
Yes.
Like, love Porsches. So, whenever, I guess that's more like a long-term
Yeah.
goal, obviously. But a GT3 manual and a GT2 or a GT3 RS for
Yeah.
me, because I love the RS. So,
The RS is sick.
so
I
sick.
love. I need that flat six manual.
Yeah.
That's for sure. That's
Yeah.
like a long term.
Long term, yes.
Short term, I mean, we love our JDM. So
Yeah. Type R for sure.
I think we will for sure do some sort of Honda build.
100% Type R.
Yeah. Now, what Type R? We love the FK8.
Yes.
But we might also have other options that come into mind. So we'll for sure do like a Honda build,
Yeah.
especially with your brother's background.
Yes.
He's very knowledgeable in building Hondas.
Yeah.
This one I really like. Steph not so much.
Yeah.
I'm trying to convince her. Maybe some of you guys can help me convince her.
No.
I really, really love the E90 M3, and it has to be a 6-speed. I love the 4-door M3. And because it was the last M3 with the, well, I guess the only M3 with the naturally aspirated V8. You pair that with a 6-speed, I think it's one of the best modern classics you can have. Convince her that it's a good car to have down
I
the road.
don't know. I'm not a huge fan of BMWs. I'm just not a big fan. I'm definitely more like JDM, little tuners.
I know, we gotta have a Euro classic.
I don't know.
Like Steph
There
loves
is-
the E30.
Yes, love that car. Classic. I think we need to get that on some BBSs. Like, you just can't go wrong with it. But I'm like, I don't know. We love motorcycles too. We would definitely want some motorcycles, some Type R's in there. Oh,
The Skyline.
yes! But I was gonna say something else.
What?
An RS6.
Oh, Audi RS6.
Yes.
Ultimate dad car.
Yes.
I could see it lowering it with the box.
Yes.
I think we've said this in multiple videos, so
I don't even know, but
we need one.
I think a lot. Like, there's a lot of options for sure.
Yeah.
And it's not just like, I guess it's not just JDM cars, but I guess it's like,
Yeah.
I don't
Another cool build I think we would have
What?
is a Beetle. Some sort of Beetle, like a swap.
know. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
With the Porsche engine, for sure.
Porsche engine.
For sure.
Like, people have done it with STI swaps. I think that's really cool too.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, something like a sleeper build I would love. I don't know, the list goes on and on.
It does. There's like a lot. There's a lot. That's why I'm saying, I'm like, dang, we're gonna need a big shop space to fit all these cars.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot. All right, next question. What's your job until YouTube becomes your full-time job? I am self-employed. I have a cleaning company business that does like commercial and residential. That's
Yes.
the word. Housekeeping and organization and all that good stuff.
Fun stuff for her.
Yeah.
Not fun for a lot of people.
So that's what I do.
So for me, I do freelance photography, but I also work at a dealership. So that's both of our 9 to 5s for now,
Yeah.
until YouTube becomes full time.
Or TikTok.
That too. Which we're believing for soon enough,
Yes.
because that's going to be super fun.
Yeah. This is a good question too. How old were you guys when you learned how to drive manual?
Well, you've been driving manual longer than I have.
Yeah, so I got my license like in Ontario at 16, and I learned how to drive on a manual, so I've been driving since 16 years old because I had no other car to learn on, and I've always owned a manual since, so 16.
And I learned manual when I was 19, and I learned it theoretically by watching Evan Shank's video. This was way back when he had the red STI hatch, and he did how to drive manual, and I watched that video with no car to practice on. So in my brain, I'm like, I think I got this. I understand like the movements. And then I went to a local dealership that sold JDM cars, and I knew that they let you test drive it without the salesperson coming with you.
So bad.
So I went, and I said, hey, I'm really interested in this right-hand drive Subi. I think it was an STI. He's like, sure. You want to take it for a spin? I'm like, sure. So I took it out for like an hour, and I applied what I learned from Evan Shanks on YouTube in that car.
Which is super impressive because I still don't know how you got left the parking lot.
I mean, I just knew. I remember he said, let the clutch out slowly in first until you feel the car's rolling. So, okay, I can do that. And then the rest is just, I don't know, practice. But I also learned how to heel toe in that car.
First
Because-
day, I still don't know how you did this.
I don't know. I think I just watched him so many times. I'm like, I want to do what he can do because that sounds really cool. And I just practiced. I gave it a shot, and I accidentally heel toed, I guess. So that was how I learned manual. I
Yes.
guess partly YouTube and partly on my own.
Yeah. All right, next question. This is a good one for you. Have you had chicken wings from Non-Pam? Legit the best in Vancouver.
Yes.
Yes. Now,
So good.
Thomas's weakness is fried chicken.
I love it. Jollibee,
Yes.
Non-Pam, those are two best spots in Vancouver.
That's his weakness. So of course Thomas has had it. I am not a big fan of anything fried food. So, but Non-Pam is really good. Love their stuff. All the other dishes, great. But I'm just not a big fried chicken fan. But you said it's really bomb.
Yes, we have had it. Yes, it is very good. If you haven't had it, yes, you should try it.
Okay.
There.
Okay. Cool.
I'm very passionate about my fried chicken.
Okay, fried chicken boy. All right, next question. This one's for you. Might sound weird, but what is the name of your glasses?
Oh. Well, I guess both my sunglasses and glasses are Ray-Bans.
Yes.
Don't remember the model, but they're Ray-Bans.
Yes, they are Ray-Bans. Next question. Are you able to give me a list and websites where you can order parts in Canada.
So our local shop, Boost Barn Motorsports, very good. If you're looking for a website in Canada, I think Boost Barn has a website too you can order from. So give that a shot. From this comment, actually, you're from Alberta, I think. So we personally haven't dealt with, I mean, we've dealt with the shop, we haven't bought anything from them, but they've been really good. Is Envision Auto Imports. I think they're based out in Calgary. They do a lot of performance stuff, so maybe give them a shot. That's the only one that I know in Edmonton. I know there's Subi Land and Subi Supply. I think they're Canadian, but we haven't ordered from any of them, so I can't say. But those are a couple that you can try.
Yep. Bill asked, how do you keep your hair always on point?
Oh, thank you, Bill. I mean, first of all, I'm grateful I have a full head of hair.
Yes.
Because, and that's probably why I can't grow facial hair. Because for Asians, if you notice, those that can grow facial hair start to lose hair up here.
Yes.
I don't know if that's just an Asian thing.
I think it's an Asian thing.
Like if you're Asian and you can grow like a thick beard, most likely you're bald. So,
or you will be bald at a younger age.
Yeah.
Yes.
So thankfully, I'm not bald. I have full head of hair.
Yeah.
How do I get my good barber? Shout out to Kirk at Blank Space Barbershop.
Yeah.
He does a really good job. And hair product, I use Kevin Murphy Rough Rider.
Yes.
Which is what gives it the shape.
Yeah. Just holds it up as if it's like nothing moves it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And now on to the not juicy question, but on to the question.
You told me the question.
Yeah.
So instead of saying it, we're just gonna show it.
We're gonna show it. Okay, so this is a really good question. Where do you see yourselves in 5 years, YouTube channel, relationship? So I will answer the relationship part of things. I think in 5 years, Thomas and I really want kids. 5 to 6 years will be kids. We want 2 kids. That would be ideal. And we really want to adopt one as well.
Yes.
That's always been a dream of ours, is to adopt a child from somewhere. But God will bless that when it's time. But one cool thing is we were actually just cruising around this area and we came across this specific spot on accident. And it kind of hits home because one thing that we really want to do in the future is build a home.
Yes.
But I'm very picky, so I want to buy a land with nothing on it. And for us to be able to custom a home that's going to be able to fit exactly everything we need, including the shop space that we will need in the future.
It's gonna be sick.
So, should we show them?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Boom.
This is sick.
Empty property.
Yes, and it's 2 acres, which is really big, but it's perfect because we can build a nice size home and a nice size shop space for the cars.
It's currently for sale, even though we're not in the position to buy this right now, but
We are not. If you are wondering that, there's a question. We are not, but in 5 years, we would love to be able to come here one day and put the sold sticker on it and be able to show that to you guys. So that's a goal. And I think we're going to be looking back at this video at some point.
in 5 years we will watch this video back and be like, wow.
Maybe not this specific spot, but I know that there is going to be a specific spot for us. But that's for the relationship, family part of things.
Yeah. In terms of the YouTube side, by then, 5 years, so our channel will be 6 years old by then. I think we would have hit 1 million subs by then.
100%.
That would have been our goal.
I'm going 2 million. Let's go.
Hell yeah. So, yeah, 1 million subs. I mean, it's not all about the subs, but I think for us, content is just a way to reach people. But I think our channel will be big enough by then to support our family for sure, to do all kinds of things. Like, we have a lot of bucket list things we want to do, and YouTube's just, I guess, a platform that allows us to do that. So 5 years, we'll be able to do that. Like, we'll be able to start check off the list. So we'll be full-time YouTube, of course. We'll be building our custom dream home with a shop.
But can we just talk about the shop for a second?
I know. Because it's not just going to be a shop. It's going to be like an entertainment space, a lounge where we can like have people over, hang out,
Yes.
do all kinds of stuff. But I also want a shop that's not just like a shop. It's also almost like a showroom.
Yes.
Because we're going to have a lot of cars. I know that for sure. Like we're going to have this car for sure. Whole bunch of other project cars. We're going to have our Porsches, motorcycles. Yeah, we're going to have a shop plus a showroom, like almost like a museum kind of. For our
like
toys.
that Manny.
Like Manny Koshman, like his garage is sick.
Yes.
So something like that.
But
And
like, you guys picture this? A house, nice big house, gated of course, with a wing that goes into the big shop space. You guys see that? I see that right now. That's what I'm getting.
it's gonna be so dope. In 5 years, I think we'll be watching this video back and be like, wow,
We did it.
we're there.
We did it. Let's go.
So that's why we took you guys here, because yeah, we came across this spot and wasn't expecting it, but it just really hit right in the feels for both of us. So
Yeah.
we thought we'd do this question right here. I hope you guys are happy with that answer.
All right. So that concludes the Q&A. Thank you guys again for submitting it. And thank you again for all the love and support. I know we say this every single video, but we really do mean it.
Yes.
We really do. Because to be honest, if it wasn't for you guys, like Thomas and I would just be filming for ourselves, which is not very fun. It's really not. But
I mean, it helps because we love making content. I love making content, but it helps to
Yeah.
have people that actually watch it.
yeah, and especially when you guys comment like, wow, keep going, like, great video, like, you don't get it, but I mean, you do get it because you commented, but it's like, it really helps us and it really encourages us to like keep on going.
Yes.
So thank you so much.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
And
So
even
thank
for
you.
the ones that don't comment and you watch this,
I know you still support us, and we still appreciate you very much. So thank you.
so we will cap the video there.
Yes.
And as we always say, we'll see you on the next one.